Now it's going. Okay, hey guys, it's Cheyenne here with Purple Phoenix Intuitive Tarot. I'm going to do a little reading for y'all today. I was smudging and removing energy, negative energy, evil spirits. Always make sure you crack your window or open your door to let them out. You know, just saying. Oh, my dang glass. Yeah, look, I broke my glasses again. I'm going to have to... I've got to glue them. Yeah, so that's what I've got on my little round ones today. They're all scratched up, but they work. They do the job. Alright, so this is going to be a weekly reading for y'all for... Let me get my little calendar out. What is today? Sunday the 29th. So this reading is going to be for Monday, June 30th through Sunday, July 6th. So June 30th through July 6th. Okay, guys? And yes, this is a collective reading. It's a general message for the week, not a personal, one-to-one message for y'all. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't fit. He could be a she could be a he. It's all about the energy. And thank y'all so much for subscribing to my channel here. I truly appreciate y'all. I'm getting some lotion on my hands. I truly appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much. It really does help out the channel. When you like, when you comment, when you share my content, all of those things do not go unnoticed. Confirmation, they don't go unnoticed. I thank God for y'all daily. Man, thank y'all so much. I truly, truly appreciate y'all. Yeah. So let's get going. When I put lotion on, I like to put it on my elbows too. Because they get so dry. The constitution of my body is dry and cold. So, I mean, it's like... yeah, very dry. And yeah, I'm always cold. That's why I got a sweater on. I'm always freezing in my house. Unless I'm home alone, and I can set the temperature up to like 74 and I feel great. I can walk around with shorts on, you know what I mean? But they keep it at like 72. Alright. This is going to be a weekly reading for June 30th through July 6th for the collective. I'm going to ring the bell to begin. It is very loud, so this is a warning. Alright guys. And another warning, I use a bell. Sometimes I use it during the reading if there's some heavy energy. And I use dice. Okay, they can be loud. I use those at the end of the reading. And I cuss a little. Okay, guys, I can drop the F-bomb. Oh, yeah. And, yeah, I cuss a little. Okay, just letting y'all know. If there's just heavy energy, these narcissistic people, man alive, when their energy gets all up in there, I'm chewing them and I'm cussing them. Yes, I am, because those types of people, they choose to be like that. They choose to act like that. You know what I mean? Everybody has a choice. Alright, we're going to pull 7 cards. We're going to get the energy for the week with this deck, okay? Hopefully just 1 card for each day. We're going to start with Monday, July 30th. I mean, June 30th. Sorry, guys. Monday, June 30th. Lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on Earth. But you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so. Yeah. So on Monday, that is true. Mondays are so hard. Everybody's getting back to the grind and, yeah. So lighten up on Monday, for sure, okay? And show people compassion. Compassion for yourself, compassion for others, okay? For Tuesday, for the collective. For Tuesday. What would you like for them to know? What will the energy be for Tuesday? Of course, we get 2 for Tuesday. You know, 2, Tuesday. Ooh, reassess. You got miracles coming. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Okay? Notice who and what bring you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. Okay? Life cleanup, guys. Miracles. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Sorry, I got tripped up there for a minute. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. Yeah. On Tuesday, hello, you're releasing. You know what that makes me think of? Like when you release and you let go, yeah, you're making room in your life to receive miracles. You're making room in your life for the good stuff to come in. You got to cleanse out the nasty. You know what I mean? Cleanse it out, guys. Let's ring that bell to cleanse it out. Yeah. Cleanse out the nasty. Compassion again. Definitely need to have compassion during this time, okay? On Wednesday, which will be July... Yeah, July 1st. Yeah. So Tuesday, July 1st, reassess and look for miracles. Wednesday, July 2nd. Wednesday, July 2nd for the collective. What energy will Wednesday bring July 2nd for the collective? No. No. I will take the one that my thumb is holding down. But these 3, no, man, that's like way too many. We got comfort, patience, and protect, okay? So keep that in mind for Wednesday. Make sure you're comfortable, you're wearing comfy clothes, you're eating foods that are like comfort foods. Patience, have patience, okay? And make sure you protect yourself, okay? Good. Atlanta. Yeah, because you may be releasing at that time. It says you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. Yeah, guys, y'all are releasing. Y'all are letting go. Definitely protect yourselves, you know, during that time. Have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you can never imagined were possible. Release and have faith. Ooh, that's hard, huh? For Wednesday. Now for Thursday, July 3rd. Whoa. Thursday, July 3rd. Thursday, July 3rd. For the collective. Thank you. Connect. And maybe allow some kind of connection to happen, okay? You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. So Thursday, open your energy field. And then connect. You're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and to simply be around other people. You're in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. So on Thursday, make sure y'all are connecting with people. And Friday, the 4th of July, Independence Day. Let's see what's going on for y'all for Friday, 4th of July. For the collective. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, we got change. And pay attention. Believe. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. Guys. Fourth of July. You're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. Wow. And we got pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how best to move forward in order to live your best life. Yeah. Pay attention during this change. Reassess, look for miracles. It looks like Tuesday and Friday are going to be real big days of change. You're reassessing, you're changing. You got to pay attention maybe for miracles on both days. There's 2 cards on each of these days. I don't know. But definitely believe and have faith, okay? Saturday, July 6th. What's going on for Saturday, July 6th? Let's see you. Pivot. Maybe it's a change you don't want to make. Yeah, you're going to have to surrender. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. Yeah. Yeah, and you're going to have to pivot on Saturday. So make a change for sure. We got change out there, didn't we? Yeah, for Friday. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? So yeah. And surrender. Surrender to this change. Surrender to what God has in store for you. You got to pay attention because you're going to have to pivot. And God's going to let you know about this pivot the day before. That's what that feels like. All right, for Sunday, July 7th. That's my dad's birthday. 7-7. And happy birthday to all the Cancers out there. Focus. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working and toward what is. Paying extra attention to where you place your focus is the first step toward creating an amazing life. Yeah, pivot and focus again. That's interesting. Very interesting. Speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Okay. Move on and be happy. Okay. Now we'll get some intention cards for each day. Now with these, they can go a little wild, so I'm just going to draw them from the top, but I will shuffle between each draws, okay? For the collective, we'll cut them first. For the collective, Monday, June 30th. Lighten up. What are the intentions for that day? I said I was going to draw them off the top, but I'm sitting there just doing it. Oh, lighten up. You're getting some bad news. So yeah, you may have to lighten up. Okay. So on Monday, y'all could be getting some bad news tomorrow. Anyway, unfortunately, there's something difficult I need to share with you. But I feel what God is asking you to do here is, you know, turn that frown upside down. You know, like, you may be getting some bad news, but look for that little tiny ray of light. You know, that little shiny hope that's in there somewhere. Turn that bad news into something good, you know, or try to. It can't always be, you know, it can't always be. No, it cannot. But, you know, you can try. All right, on Tuesday, July 1st. Yeah, that's right, July 1st. Reassess and miracles. What's the intentions for Tuesday, July 1st for the collective? Thank you. Envy. Yeah, you're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. You could be needing to let go of envy. You could be envious of someone, you know, or it could be someone very envious is in your energy on Tuesday, okay? And that could be the person you need to reassess and let go of, okay? It's time for some life cleanup. I resent that you have what I most desire, so I will belittle your successes to make myself look better. Yeah, definitely let go of people who are like that, okay? I'm just saying, I wouldn't keep that kind of people in my energy. Have faith. On Wednesday, July 2nd. Have faith. Wednesday, July 2nd. What will the intentions be for the collective for Wednesday, July 2nd? Health. Have faith. I'm here to support your journey toward wellness and balance. Yeah. That's cool. All right, Wednesday. We got Thursday, July 3rd. Allow. Open up your energy field. What will be the intentions for Thursday? Laughter. What will be the intentions for Thursday, July 3rd? For the collective. I keep looking at my calendar to make sure I'm getting the dates right. I felt that. Thank you. Empathy. Yeah, you're being asked to open your energy field. I will provide emotional support and always try to understand you. See, you have somebody who's very empathetic coming in on Thursday, and you know, they could be here to support your journey toward wellness and balance. You know, you may have someone coming in Wednesday, you know, but they're very empathetic. You're going to have to allow yourself, you're going to have to open up your energy field and allow this person to support you, you know, and understand you, emotionally support you. Yeah. They may be coming in with an apology because they're frustrated and they're curious. Okay, and they have a secret. That could be the bad news. Alright, what's this change? Pay attention. Or actually, safe space and gaslight. Ooh. Okay. For Friday, July 4th, what will the intentions be? Negative? For Friday, July 4th. Friday, July 4th. Change, pay attention. It's mutual. Great news. I have something amazing to share with you. pay attention, okay? During this time, there's going to be some changes going on, you know. But that's awesome. You're going to be getting great news on the 4th of July. Could be from a family member or someone who's like-minded. We're on the same wavelength, good or bad. That can, good or bad, that... it could be someone you work with, someone you're just someone you've got mutual interest with, you know what I mean? They got some great news. That's awesome. All right, for Saturday, July 6th, for the collective. Saturday, July 6th. Revenge, pivot. If you're trying to seek revenge on someone, definitely pivot, okay? Turn away, don't, you know, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. So let him deal with that. But it could be you, to me, guys, this is awesome. Thank you, Lord. To me, it feels like, you know, if you're paying attention to your intuition and you're real in tune with it, something in your gut on Saturday is going to tell you to pivot, to change plans, to change something. You need to be paying attention during this time. I'm getting chills from head to toe, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you need to be paying attention to signs, symbols, synchronicities, because God may be asking you to pivot, because someone's seeking revenge on you, and if you pivot, their revenge will backfire, okay? Also be praying for God to put a hedge of protection around you. Protect you from harm, protect you from evil, protect you from dark magic, spell work, evil eyes. You know, if any of those things are being sent to you, return them to sender, Lord, please. Thank you. You know, pray for him to protect you from hexes and curses. If any of those are placed upon me, Lord, please block them and return them to sender. You know, thank you. Always thank him, because you know he's going to do it. You know what I mean? And know in your heart that he's going to answer your prayers. Yeah, it says, I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. Someone's going to try to seek revenge on Saturday, and you're going to have to pivot. You're going to have to do something different that throws this off track, okay? That makes it to where it don't even happen. To where it's backfired in their fucking face. You know what I mean? Oh, great. It's mutual. It could be a freaking family member trying to do this to you. Someone you work with. They're somehow connected to you, okay? Somehow they're connected to you. Idiots. They're envious of you. Alright, focus. On Sunday, my dad's birthday, July 7th, 7/7, okay? What are the intentions for Saturday? Honesty, thank you, Lord. Honesty and career. I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult, sorry. Yeah. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working and toward what is. Be honest. Honesty is always the best policy, guys. No matter what, no matter how hard it is, just be honest. It'll keep you out of trouble. You know what I mean? That's how I stay out of trouble. I'm just honest. You know, I am who I am. I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. Ooh, and dishonest. Amusement. Yeah, you got somebody who doesn't want you to grow and they're frustrated. That's stupid. Yeah. Just be authentic, you know what I mean? And like, I have no ill intentions toward anybody. I don't want to hurt anybody. You know, I've been hurt a lot in my life, and I don't want to do that to anybody, you know what I mean? I do not want anybody to feel that way. So, but I'm an empath too, so that's probably why. But yeah, just be like that, you know? Live your life where it's like you don't want to hurt anybody, you don't want anybody hurting you. You know, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Honesty is the best policy, for real. And that's just, to me, saying honesty, you know, authentic, being authentic. Oh, y'all may have a love offer coming. It's going to be victorious. Whatever's coming your way, guys, it's going to be victorious. And shuffling the cards can be loud, guys. You might want to mute for a minute. Look at that. It's like learning something new. A message of truth coming your way. What? Hello, thank you, Lord. Somebody trying to balance out their light and dark. Ooh, justice. That's what we want. We're gonna cut the deck on that one. We always want justice. Hello, I'm a Libra, so I like justice. Liberty and justice for all. You know, just let everybody be free. You know, have rules to follow, of course, but because some people don't know the rules, they don't get taught them when they're growing up. You know. All right, 3 of Cups on the bottom. That's a good way to start it off with friends. Start the week off with friends on Monday, July 1st. We got lighten up and bad news. What would you like for them to know about Monday? Bad news about maybe a journey. Ooh. You could be feeling real confused right now. Maybe about which path to take. Someone's feeling confused about a path they need to take. But look at that. Why are you feeling confused, man? Use your intuition. That's what that's saying. That's saying, don't allow this. Don't, I mean, you know, it could be that you have multiple options. Could be you don't know which path to go on. Use your intuition, okay? You may not know which path to take right now. Use your intuition, okay? Use your intuition to guide you. It will not guide you wrong. It will not lead you down the wrong path. You know what I mean? It will not. Move that little bell. So a little bit more room. Oh, that's kind of in y'all's way. There we go, guys. Yeah. All right, we got reassess, miracles, and envy. For Tuesday, July 1st. Reassess, miracles, and envy for Tuesday, July 1st. What would you like for them to know about Tuesday, July 1st? Heartbreak. You're moving slow and steady. That makes me think of that song of Monsters and Men. I move slow and steady. I love that song. Slow and steady. Look it up. Of Monsters and Men. You're moving slow and steady. Yeah. Yeah, because your heart's broken. You could have had a painful ending to something. You know? Because the 2 of Swords is right before that. That's a painful decision. 3 is like, it's heartbreak, you know? Could be you got some bad news about like maybe a third party and it just broke your heart, you know? So you're feeling heartbroken. It could be this envious person is feeling heartbroken. Okay, don't know. Boy. They're whoever this is, they're in a temporary hardship, man. Maybe a financial hardship. Could be something to do with just being hurt, you know, and heartbroken. I feel like that's that envious person. Yeah, because look at you. Oh gosh, there's a tower. The Tower, Knight of Wands, that's the Casanova of the deck. You know, they're action takers. This one would be taking action on something they're very passionate about. Four of Wands, that's a divine union. I mean, it can be, you know, 11-11. I don't know why I always think of that as a divine union. Because it's like a marriage card, a celebration card. It's like things coming into fruition, you know, like things that you saw ahead of time. You know, Three of Wands, it's like foresight. So things you saw are now coming into fruition. You know, and it could be someone coming toward you very passionately. You know, here's a Tower though. When you reassess, you're making a big change. You know, it says you're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what bring you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. You're doing that. You're doing the cleanup, and it's breaking someone's heart. They're feeling left out in the cold. You know what I mean? Because you're leaving them. It's definitely, to me, it's this envious person. It's a big shakeup for them because they weren't expecting this, maybe. You know, I don't know. It's strange. And then the miracles, you know, expect miracles. It says, yeah, expect miracles. You're being given a brand new, fresh start, guys. That's what that is. It could be a brand new job as well, you know. And, you know, during this time, I feel like with this Tower and everything, you've been trying to balance out the light and dark. You've been trying to balance out everything, you know, not really reassessing, not really cutting anybody out. But now it's like you've done that. You've weighed out the pros and cons. Now you're cutting it out. You know what I mean? You've done that. It's time to, you've chosen your path, you know. You might have got a lot of downloads about it, a lot of messages about it. That's fast incoming messages. Eight of Wands. That's fast movement for sure. This could all be happening very fast. The Tower moment, you know. Yeah. Or someone coming to you very quickly, you know, with they want something with you. They're very passionate about you. That Knight of Wands. Yeah. Expect miracles for sure, man. For Wednesday, July 2nd, for the collective. Have faith, health. What would you like for them to know about Wednesday, July 2nd? Thank you. And a flipper. Somebody holding on to you. Ooh. Could be this Hermit sideways. That person's been coming out, and they're very greedy, they're very selfish. They could be holding on to you, could be a Virgo that's holding on to you on Wednesday. But you got a Hangman here, Pisces energy, who's all up in their head. Something's keeping them awake at night. Or could be, yeah, this Hermit's hanging on to you for sure. Because they are, you know, they're like trapped in their head. They're not being able to see something from a new perspective. They're not being able to, you know, because they're like this. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're not having faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay, yet you still must do exactly that. Yeah. Yeah, that could be you. It's like you're not having faith. You're not letting go and letting God. You know, you're not handing over all these things that are causing you anxiety, you know, and mental conflict. That's like the end of the road, man. 10 of Swords gets here. It's like you've taken all those swords out of your back. You're turned away. You're walking away from that shit, you know. But right now, it's like right before, and it's just getting to you, you know. It could be lies, gossip, any kind of betrayal, any kind of deceit. You know, it's like you're not being able to maybe let go of it. You're holding on too tight to things that hurt you. And so, yeah, you're not able to have faith right now because you're holding on to all this pain, you know. That's what that feels like. All right, for Thursday, July 3rd, yeah, Thursday, July 3rd, allow and empathy. What would you like for them to know about Wednesday, or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, July 3rd, Thursday, July 3rd, thank you. Wow, holy cow, guys, that's when you're going to get this love offer. Could be someone you've known for a long time. Ooh, yeah, they want to bring you a wand. Their wand. It's happiest card of the deck. It makes you super happy. You know, you're letting them know, yes, Page of Wands. I feel passionate about you too. You know, it's just young right now. You know, young love, young passion. You know, maybe more like friendship. Yeah, friendship. It's going to be a whole new thing, a brand new world. Yeah, then y'all are going to come together. Wow. Wow. You're going to allow this dude to come in, or this chick, whoever this Knight of Cups is. You're going to have to allow them to come in. You're going to open up your heart space, okay? Take down your walls and allow them to bring you this love offer on Thursday. They're very empathetic. Look at that. Allow this person to be empathetic with you. Allow them to love you. Allow them to love you, okay? You may be in the battle-wounded soldier energy, but you know, still open your heart and allow somebody to love you, man. That's a good thing. They're coming in, look at that, slow and methodical. They have a plan. They have thought of everything. They're probably very romantical, okay? They have thought of everything. Look at this. They have a little picnic. There's a little love letter, because maybe they know that you like to receive love letters. You like written notes and stuff like that. There's a basket of food because they know you like to eat. There's the cup. Knight of Cups. He's like, I got it. I'm wanting to give it to you. This cup of love. He's even got flowers. He planned it all out, man. He even brought a chair to sit on so he could look cool while he proposes to you. I don't know. Oh, that's funny. They both have a horse. Horses could be significant. You could like horses, or this person could. I don't know. But anyway, they're coming in. They've planned it all out. Oh my gosh, King of Cups. That is empathy. That is a very empathetic person. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They could have Earth in their chart. Guess what, Mr. Dude? If you're still wondering if this person's going to tell you yes, they're going to tell you yes. Look at that victory, okay? This is going to be very victorious. They're going to allow you in their heart space, okay? Just letting you know, just in case you need a little boost of confidence there, okay? They're going to allow you in. They're going to open their heart space and say, yes, I love you too. Wow. Strong water energy there. Knight of Cups, King of Cups. Truly empathetic, that's for sure. Yeah, and under here I saw the Queen. Where was she at? Yeah, it was like someone you've known for a long time. Someone who's part of your soul family, you know? And yeah, they want to bring you a brand new, passionate... They want to bring you an Ace of Wands, okay? The Sun, you know, it's you're so happy when they do this. You're like, yes. And I like you too, or love you too, whatever. Y'all could be friends. Yeah, there was the Lovers and the Queen of Cups. So yeah, guys, look at that. There's the King of Cups. It's a divine union, man. It's a whole... It's like y'all are both closing out a cycle so that y'all can come together and create a whole brand new book, you know? Queen of Cups, King of Cups, there you are. It's very reciprocated. Yeah, it's God's divine plan, you know? Hello. Look, there you are matching again, King and Queen. I wouldn't be surprised if the Emperor and Empress come out, you know? Hello. Y'all are a divine union. I truly feel that. All right, Friday, July 4th. We got change, pay attention, and great news. Yeah, you've got great news to share because you said yes. You said yes. Yeah. You said yes to your king. Friday, July 4th. There's a big change. You got to be paying attention. You got great news to share. That you said yes to this Knight of Cups, King of Cups coming in. For the collective for Friday, July 4th. What would you like them to know for Friday, July 4th? There they are again. Soul connection, which we did go through the whole deck. Now we got Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. Strong, independent female, yes. Look, there you are, a pair again. What the heck? Ace of Cups, yeah. It's your wish fulfillment, man. Queen of Pentacles. There could be a Queen of Pentacles feeling overburdened, but it's like the judgment, you know? Because you're moving on to calmer waters. You're no longer feeling trapped. Karma. Justice is served. Change, pay attention to great news. Okay, someone's not feeling like this is great news. Someone's all up in their head. That could be mental conflict. Fives are conflict. This is a Five of Swords. It could be an argument. Okay, there could be an argument on July 4th. Okay. Speed all these down a little bit. Make way. Yeah, so there could be mental conflict here, okay? Oh, because, yeah, the great news is you're letting everybody know you're making a change. You're going after this divine union. You're having strength. Look at that, the Chariot. Oh my gosh. That could be Leo and Cancer. Cancer, Leo. Could be in your chart, strong in your chart, or could be this union is with a Cancer and a Leo. A Cancer and Leo. That's my mom and dad. That's funny. My mom's a Leo, my dad's a Cancer. But yeah, divine union. That is my mom and dad. They are a divine union. That's funny. They've been together forever. since 1972. They met that year and they got married all in the same year. But yeah. Change, pay attention. Great news. But it's going to have somebody all up in their head. Somebody is going to be in mental conflict about this. You know? Someone is not going to like it at all. Whatever this great news is. We'll get some clarification. What time is it? 45? Okay. Pivot and revenge for Saturday, July 6th. Wait, 5th. Wait. Hold on a second. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4th, 5th, 6th. Why was I saying 6th and 7th earlier? 6th is not my dad's birthday. My dad's birthday is July 7th. It would be on a Monday. Yeah, so that's a 6th. I was saying that wrong. My bad, guys. Okay, pivot and revenge for Saturday, July 5th. Pivot and revenge. Yeah, y'all are avoiding revenge. It feels like on Saturday. Somebody's got a revenge plot against you, and your intuition is on point. You know what I mean? So you're gonna know about it ahead of time. You're gonna pivot. That's what I feel about that. For Saturday, July 5th, what would you like for the collective to know? Thank you. Okay, so yeah, you're pivoting. You're cutting everybody off who, you know, you're making that, you're reassessing. You've already reassessed. You've made the change. You've pivoted. You're pivoting. You're actually walking away. You know, you are walking away, cutting those cords. 4 of Cups. This could be who's seeking revenge. Someone who is woe is me, poor pitiful me energy. Like a spoiled little brat type person. Someone who didn't get their way. They're wanting to seek revenge, okay? That's who's wanting to seek revenge. And you're like, nope, not having it. I'm not going to allow you to try to get revenge on me. You know, I'm cutting you off. Yeah. Look at that. Someone's going to feel confused, but then there's clarity right behind it. So it's like maybe they're feeling confused, this person who wants revenge. But you see things clearly because you're the Queen of Swords energy now. Let's find out what's going on July 6th. Sunday, July 6th. World. Focus and honesty. Honesty is the best policy. If you are an honest person, you're going to get good karma. You know it. Alright. Focus and honesty. For the collective for Sunday, July 6th. Queen of Cups. They are a very honest person. There's your match, King of Cups. So, she's going to be very focused. This Queen of Cups, she's going to be very honest. Look, here's a Queen of Cups. She's looking over here at her King of Cups. He could be honest. Well, yeah, y'all are a match. Justice, there's Libra again. Could be something to do with the law on Sunday. Yeah, Judgment, what the heck? You got 4 of Swords, you got the Emperor, and you got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Look at that, guys. We got 2 matches. Y'all are the Empress and Emperor. I'm telling you, y'all are divine freaking union. And on Sunday, he is going to be, he could be very good looking. You could be very good looking, or vice versa. You know, which one's which, whoever this reading is for. But y'all are both very good looking people. He could be a boss type person. very intellectual, okay? Yeah, Emperor, he embodies all the kings of the deck. I feel like this is just, man, this is just y'all's energy, dude. Y'all are both going to be very passionate about each other. Justice is being served, you know, karma. This could be karma for someone who's getting judgment, someone who's, you know, they could be just laying it all to rest, everything. Letting go and letting God. Lord says, revenge is mine. Ending to some kind of toxic relationship. Yes. Queen of Cups, man. There you are, chick. So you're ending something. You are releasing. You're letting go of some kind of toxic relationship. And there you go. Bam. It puts you in Empress energy to be with this Emperor, which is freaking good karma. You know, it's your dharma. Yeah. Brand new thing, man. Look at that. 5 of Cups, yeah, this King of Pentacles, you know, he's been coming out as a very toxic person. He's going to be sad. He's going to be regretting that he took someone else, a little Ace of Wands, and snuck around and cheated on you. Made you feel trapped inside your mind until you said, see you, bye. All right, let's get some clarification from the Kipper deck. Find out who these people are. That's all I want to know. I mean, I don't know. I might get some clarification on some other stuff, but what's the time? 52:17. All right. For the collective, can we clarify that High Priestess with the 2 of Wands, please? Great fortune. Trust your intuition. It is your great fortune. It is a beautiful gift that God gave you. It is definitely great fortune, and you're going to choose the path that is a great fortune, okay? That's what I feel about that. Who is this? We've got the Hangman, 9 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the Hermit sideways, which we kind of already know. King of Pentacles showed his face a while ago. At the bottom of the deck. I won't be surprised if that says mature man. Oh, mature woman. So this could be someone you're with. They could be a Virgo, okay? They could be older than you. They're hanging on to you. They're hanging on to you for dear life because they're envious. Because they don't want this broken heart. They don't want to feel left out. You know? But you got to reassess, man. You got to reassess. Have faith, health. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Who is this King of Cups? Knight of Cups energy. Who is that? Knight of Cups. King of Cups, high honor. And I think very highly of you. You think very highly of them. Who's this Knight of Cups? King of Cups. We got a mature man now. That don't make a lick of sense. Okay, so one of these people could be a mature man. They could be older than you. There's the match, the mature woman. She's hanging on to somebody or something. Yeah, here's family room and courtship. They think very highly of you. It's like they want to date you. They want to start a family with you. And yeah, it could be someone who's older than you. okay? He could have children. Or maybe this mature man just doesn't want this to happen. I don't know. Yeah, the mature man may be in poverty. He may be feeling left out, and you have a mature woman feeling left out because they're the King and Queen of Pentacles are not here. You know, I feel like they're both probably getting left out in the cold. All right. Two of Cups with the Strength and the Chariot. Let me clarify that for the collective, please. Community. This could be someone in your community. That's your divine union. Someone that you're meant to be with. Y'all may be moving in together. House. He wants to make you a privileged lady. Or she, you know. It's going to be a new path. What's his Five of Swords? Or let's say, who is his Five of Swords? Five of Swords. Someone concerned. I really feel like it's that mature man, guys. I really do. Because that mature man, his energy's been coming out here lately. And I bet that's him all up in his head about this. I really don't feel... Anyway, confirmation. Thank you, Lord. Alright, who is this person seeking revenge up here? This Four of Cups. For the collective, Four of Cups. Seeking revenge. Someone who's stuck in a lot of toil and labor. They may have like a factory type job, or they may just be stuck in a relationship they don't like. I don't know. They think a lot about you, maybe. Who's this Queen of Swords? False person. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're in bad health. So this is all the same person seeking revenge. They are acting like a spoiled little brat. Okay? It's this false person. So someone's person might have had an affair. Well, now this false person is in bad health. And they're going through toil and labor. They're going through something hard. Okay? Yeah. They're going through it. Could be a main male. Alright, who is this? Who is that? The king, the emperor. You got the emperor, the King of Wands, and the King of Swords, man. Adjudication and marriage. Oh, that could be the person you're going to get a divorce from. Or maybe you're just going to go to the courthouse and get married to this person. Confirmation. Maybe one of the people, the Emperor, the King of Wands, or the King of Swords is going to be going to jail. Two of them could be married. I don't know. It could be, anyway, somehow there's marriage and adjudication involved with those three kings, okay? Alright, who is this? Who's this Justice and Queen of Wands? If that's a false person, then that would be the match, the King of Swords. The Emperor could actually be a lawyer. Ah, the Emperor could be a judge. The King of Wands could be a lawyer. And that is like someone who's with this person who's a false flame. Someone who's wanting to seek revenge. Alright, who's the Justice and the Queen of Wands, please? They're in jail. They're locked up, whoever this is. They're getting judgment. Wow. Okay. You know, I don't know about this adjudication and the marriage. I want to, who is that Emperor? Can we just clarify the Emperor, please? Who is the Emperor? Can't figure it out. Who's the Emperor, please? Thank you. He's gonna be making a change. Oh, he could be in despair. He could be in despair about this big change. You know, we did have the Tower moment come out. So he could be in despair about this big change, about maybe this divorce. You know, if it is a divorce, a marriage, you know. Who is the King of Wands, please? And thank you. Who is the King of Wands? Message of concern. So they might have received a message of concern, maybe about a child. Okay. Okay. Who is that King of Swords for the collective for Sunday, July 6th? King of Swords. Who is that King of Swords? Expectation. They're expecting something. Okay. It's like they're expecting to get this message of concern that's going to cause them to be in despair. It could be, you know, a message of concern. It could be divorce papers. You know, they're expecting to get these divorce papers. I don't know. But someone's getting locked up. Could be a Queen of Wands energy. Could have something to do with a child, guys, and a main male and a house. Privileged lady. Oh, we never did clarify the Tower. What is that Tower? 3 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. We didn't clarify that one either. That 9 of Wands. A gift. Courthouse. The Tower is probably the courthouse. Like someone, yes, going and filing for a divorce. It's going to break someone's heart, make them feel left out in the cold. It's going to be a gift for you. But this envious person is not going to be happy about that. They are not going to be happy about it. Who is this Knight of Wands with all of those other cards? 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Fool, and 2 of Pentacles. Let me clarify that little chunk there, please. Thank you. Felt that one coming. Yeah, it's journey. That's what I figured. It's gonna be a brand new journey. You're embarking on something brand new. And it's gonna be a big change and nobody likes it. People think it's bad news. They're envious of it. It's like, what? Why? I'll get y'all some dice for the week. June 30th through July 6th. For the collective. These are going to be loud, guys. For the collective, for June 30th through July 6th, can you clarify this message today with names and initials that will help them understand whose message this is? Clarify who this message is for, please, and thank you. Look at that. We get that all the time. 2 of them stacked on top. Now we got H and N, or NH. I see my, like MY. I see date. Yeah, you're definitely going to get asked out on a date. That's for sure. I feel that strong. Maybe to go watch fireworks. And they'll be like, hey, you want to go out and watch fireworks with me? It's going to be a date. We're going to have a picnic. We're going to go by horseback. Wow. That would be really cool. Okay. Ooh, I got aim. Someone could be, you know, like, got their sights set on you. Because that came out just real plain and clear. Aim. I'm going to keep it since it came out. I see like Cammy, that could be a name. Someone could call you Cammy, or you could know someone named Cammy. Like their name could be Camry or something. Everybody calls them Cammy. Or Camellia, and everybody calls them Cammy. We also got Pam. Now I have no vowels. Shoot, why did I do that? Let's take the aim. That's an A and an I can use. No, I'll just roll these again and see if we can get anything. We got BB. Those could be your initials. BB. Aim. BB. Look at BB gun. We got P and P, so we got 2 P's. We got 2 N's. We've got we got Junior. Someone could be a junior. We got 2 L's, 2 N's, 2 P's, and a T and a K. TK, those could be your initials. Yeah, let's just put the double digits together. I mean double letters. We got P and P. We got LL. Yeah, we got BB. And we got N and N. LPN. Someone could be an LPN, like a nurse. Yeah, that could be an LPN. Alright, let's get y'all some signs, symbols, and synchronicities for June 30th through July 6th for the collective. Things that will help clarify this message today, please. What in the world? Someone's gonna skate in and blow the whistle. You blowing the whistle on the truth? What are you blowing the whistle on? But someone needs to skate away from a situation for real. That's what that feels like. Someone could like dinosaurs, or Jurassic Park. You like carrots. You could have a carrot top, red hair. You could have a lot of cords you need to cut. Yeah, reassess for sure. A lot of cords you need to cut. You could like eating French fries. Just a little tip, okay, guys? French fries. Get some French fries from McDonald's and get a vanilla ice cream cone. That's the best combo, okay? Yeah, you could be cutting a lot of cords at this time, okay? Someone could be blowing the whistle online. A little satellite there. Blowing the whistle. That's a cat call, but anyway. I don't know why. But yeah. Watch your food and drink. Someone could be trying to do like jar spells on you. Someone could be, like I said, those prayers I said earlier, make sure y'all say those on a daily. Protect your space. Anything being thrown at you, send it back. Ask God to send it back. Return to sender. Someone could be traveling to see you during this time. Maybe this person who wants to ask you out on a date, they are planning and preparing, okay? Alright. Planets, signs, and numbers for the collective for the week of June 30th through July 6th. Anything that can help me clarify this message today. Venus. Put the numbers over there. What is that? 9, 10, 11. We have 99. Wow. It's like two things that are ending. Look, and here we have 5 and 4, which add up to be 9. What the heck, guys? You got Pluto. And Pluto. That's Scorpio. Pluto rules Scorpio, okay? You got Uranus here, which rules Aquarius, okay? You got Venus here, which rules Libra. You got Gemini. You got Cancer. Oh my Wednesday, hang on guys. Okay. We've got North Node, which is Pisces. We've got Saturn. So something, very significant about Saturday. That is the day of the revenge and the pivot and this false person. Something going on with this false person. Okay. Then we got what is this? Yeah, Sagittarius. And Aries. Strong fire energy there. Strong water. Air. A lot of air. Okay. We got every air sign. We got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay. Air could be strong in y'all's charts. We got numbers 10 and 11. 11 is the Aquarius's house. 10 is Capricorn's house. 9th house would be what is the 9th house? Right before Capricorn. What is that? Sag? Yeah, Sag. That'd be Sag's house. Sagittarius is strong here with 9, and then, Sag being here. We got 5. The 5th house is Leo's house. That's the entertainment and creativity. You got 4. 4th house is home and families. That's Cancer. We did have Cancer strong here. That's funny. Got the Nine of Cups, King of Cups. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You know, yeah, so this is your reading, guys. I hope this resonates. I hope it helps in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, this is your weekly reading for June 30th or July 6th. The law is up in here, okay? So there could be something going on with the law beginning on Tuesday, okay? And something to do with this envious person. There's going to be a tower moment. Be cautious of Tuesday. You're going to be reassessing. You're going to be cutting people out. By Thursday, that's when you get this someone coming in and asking you out on a date, okay? They're going to be doing that on Thursday, okay? July 3rd. I mean, could be for someone out there. I don't know. And then, yeah, big changes on the 4th of July. Someone very concerned and all up in their head. And then you have this Jezebel, false person, trying to seek revenge on Saturday. By Sunday, you're going to be focused. You're going to be very honest. There could be something going on with the law. Someone going to jail on Sunday. Don't know. Could be this false flame, this false person going to jail on Sunday. Don't know. But honesty is the best policy. Always remember that. God bless y'all. I hope y'all have a great week. Okay, protect your energy. Say protective spells every day, okay, to protect yourselves. And I'm going to be praying for y'all as well. God bless y'all. Until next time.